morning! Happy Monday! We're up here getting after some biggins. It's super windy, so it's probably going to be annoying, but just 2 stumps for today. Should be in and out pretty quick. Pretty good size stumperoonie. That one's a little smaller. So let's get to it. Hope you had a great weekend. Yo, those were big. Camera's gonna freaking die. Man, the wind, it is pushing the truck around. I can't even get out and talk to you guys. Quick one, just those 2 stumps. I'm pretty good. They're big. And they were willow. Willow usually grinds a lot better. Those didn't grind that well. They were very stringy, and usually they come apart like super smooth and fast and efficient. Not those, but whatever. They are done, and there are 2 large piles of mulch. I think that area is going to become a parking lot or something, but yeah, that was it for today. Heading north tomorrow. Big community I've done a lot of work in. I got about a full day up there. And then working in the Denver area, Highlands Ranch, Littleton, Lakewood, Centennial on Wednesday, Thursday. Boy, did I sell a dumb one for Thursday. My buddy Nick Lewis and Emery Tree Care have a yard, and I'm going to go and push mulch to level it out. And 2 companies have been dumping there for like 3 or 4 years. And my little Caterpillar is going to try and move it all. I've been looking to buy a 944. Building berms at the shooting range, pushing mulch piles. I think maybe I need a big old loader. Why not, right? Like, it's the obvious thing to do. But, I'm going to try and do it with the old Caterpillar and see what she's made of. I don't know that it's going to be a one-day thing. I'm hoping I could do it in one day. It's going to be a big day. I'm going to go over real early and give it everything I got. I'm going to play some of the heaviest music I can find and just smash through piles. So that'll be Thursday, and then Friday I'm off. All weekend, I've been pretty out of it. Last week was a big week. Like the 4 days in like Boulder, and then 3 days in Longmont, and then Friday's late night shenanigans. I was gone a lot. I worked a lot of hours last week. And this whole weekend I was kind of just like bleh, just like out of it. And even today I was like trying to get my brain like going, and I almost forgot how to run my stump grinder. I was thinking like pilot controls. I'm like, I'm like, no, that's not the right thing. So I was a little sloppy with that today. I was so sloppy, I ripped my stupid guard off. I freaking forgot about that. Whoops. So I got to order a new one. Just dumb. Actually, maybe I'll cut that off and weld it. I welded my shovel. I broke my creeper mount, my topside creeper mount when I'm working on the truck. I was like way in the wrong spot, like off the side and like pulling on something, so putting a lot of weight down onto the topside creeper, and one of the legs bent and I needed it, so I cut it off and then welded it on. And I'm not like the world's best welder because I don't have that much time on the machine. I just took my time, and it was like thin wall stuff, so I had to get the temp right. And I welded it, ugly welded it. And I'm at a point, I don't care how ugly it is as long as it works. But I welded up my topside creeper, and then I went and did it again, and it held me. So I'm going to take it and weld it today. That's the goal. I'm going to go weld the stupid thing, and I'll spray paint it, and it'll be good as new. Heck yeah. So hopefully that'll be back on. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I appreciate your comments from Friday's job. That was something. It got to a point at like 5, 6 o'clock where I was just like, I wanted to have dinner with my family, like so bad, because I didn't see him all week. And I was like really trying to go home. And I realized that was just not an option. There was very little space between the alley and his house. So just the fact that I was trying to get the replant depth for all those trees was like, it was a bad idea. And the fence was a mess. And then all the lines were a mess. And I just wanted to go home. Like, I didn't see my girls at all last week. So I was like, Friday night, we were going to go out for pizza. I was so excited to go see them because I missed them. I didn't see them in the morning because I was leaving it so early, and I didn't see them at night. I was getting home so late. And I just wanted to go home. And that job was such a kick in the ass that and after like 6 o'clock, I was going to order food at like 7 and 8. I was like, man, I really got to eat something. And I just like second, third, fourth wind and just skipped dinner and just kept plugging along. And that was brutal. It was awesome. At the end, I'm so happy that it got done, and it got done right, and everything was fixed, and everybody was happy, and that's like really important to me. But boy, oh boy, that was it. And then when the truck wouldn't start, like, all I could do was laugh. I mean, at that point, it's 10 o'clock. I'm in an alley in downtown Denver, and the truck's dead as a rock. And I just laughed. I'm like, what next? I was convinced I was going to blow out all my car or my truck and trailer tires on the way home. Like, what else? You know, at that point, I was like, there's more coming. Luckily, nothing did, but that was a good one. That was a good one. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. Bye.